Hey, what's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen, Negroes and Niglets? Welcome to another episode of Exclusive News TV, and we back on another, serious topic dealing with um the death of Melvin Noble Jr., aka Mo 3, aka Osama, aka Bubba. We back on it, man. And I'm gonna tell you like this here. I had another blogger tell me, say, Illis, I talked to somebody that was close to the family of Mo 3, and they said, man, whoever that guy there is, he on point. He on point. You know, can't take all the credit though, Shout out to Miss Lowdown for, um, putting the movie on blast. You did. But let me go and get this disclaimer out the way. Everything I say on this page is alleged. Everything on this page is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Fair use is in effect. And there's a lot of truth, a lot of facts, and a lot of opinions. But fair use is in effect. And like I said, for educational and entertainment purposes only, I have no ill will or no malicious intent. Just the truth. But welcome back, like I said, to another episode of Exclusive News TV. But I had a blogger, tell me, say, yeah, I talked to somebody, that I know, and when the person told me who it was, I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. And they're like, yeah, man, they were talking about, dude, you on point, man. You there. And then, I said, well, I'm just going off of what I know from what I heard from down there. And then, common sense, put two and two together. That's all I did. But we did yesterday, we talked about the interview that Sko had the other, on this page the other day with Mr. E. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Please make sure y'all hit the like button coming in. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. But the other day, yesterday, we were talking about the interview that Mr. E did on Just Say No to Sko channel. And, I was talking about how I can tell, and there were some things that I knew from classes that I had taken and from previous experiences, how to tell behavioral differences when and things that people do when they are lying or they are trying to fabricate a story. And one of the things that I noticed the other day, like I spoke on when it came to Mr. E, the director of the movie, The Triple D Revenge, was that he made sure whenever he talked, he had to go into great detail and try to explain and try to make you believe that this is what happened or this is why. And we all know when you're in a relationship, even with a man, whatever you man, woman, or whatever you decide to do, whatever you roll with, you can tell when your partner, may be lying. You can tell that. And I was able to pick up on some things. That's oh man, that's just your opinion. But no, I'm going off of things that I took in the class and things that I had learned and just dealt with from previous experiences. But after all that was said on that interview the other day, it's one thing that stuck with me, and I just can't understand how is this even possible? How is it even possible? And I was trying to figure out how, with Mo3 manager being an executive producer of the movie, the Triple D Revenge, how did he not know that Mo3 had a major scene left to do? How did he not know? If you are one of the executive producers of this weak ass movie that they putting out, how do you not know? See, this movie, it was a big old scam. A lot of people ain't even seen the movie. Haven't even thought about seeing the movie. It wasn't a blockbuster. But what it was a get quick nigga scheme, get rich nigga scheme. That's what it was. Allegedly with the death of Mo3. In this belief that a manager is supposed to know, they book everything when concerts, appearances, going to do deals. The first person that people look up is the manager. The manager is going to book everything. But in this case here, you got the manager and the executive producer of the movie that Mo3 was starring in. And let's remember what Mr. E said. This movie wasn't even going to happen without Mo3 because he was the main character. So how in the world? How? Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a new member. How is it possible that the manager and the executive producer didn't know Mo3 had a major scene to film? How didn't the manager know? How didn't the executive producer know? Which is, by the way, y'all, the manager of Mo3. He's the executive producer. What up, DJ? He's the executive producer. He's one of them in the movie. How many of y'all knew that? Put a one in the chat if y'all knew that Mo3's manager was one of the executive producers in this movie, the Triple D Revenge. Put a one in the chat if you knew that. I'm just saying where everybody at. It don't sound important, do it? Oh, it's very important. It's very important. See, because Mr. E, y'all remember when he went on Real Life Street Stars, he was on the couch and he said that something told him to go ahead and get Mo3, get all his scenes up out the way. And then a couple of days before Mo3 passed away, you reach out to Mo3's manager. I'm sorry, the executive producer of the movie, one of the executive producers of the movie. and tell them, man, he got to be back in town. He got to be back in town. That's what y'all telling me. See, it's been 5 years. And every year they told on themselves. They told on themselves. But for shits and giggles here, I just gotta say this here, man. I gotta say this here. Man. And thanks for that membership too. I appreciate it. Y'all, please make sure y'all get y'all membership. And please make sure that y'all shoot out them super chats and cash outs, please, because we about to go in tonight. I don't want to hear all that stuff all these other bloggers got to say and this and that, because let me tell you something. Majority of them are compromised. Majority of them are compromised. I'm not going to yell out no names. Y'all know who they are. I've been sitting back watching too for the last 5 years, and they are compromised. But I got to say this here just for shits and giggles. I love this verse on Outside when he say, niggas know we stepping night and day. God know I'm stepping now later. Until it hurts, it ain't no mercy. That's just how we made it. You hear the church up in my verse because that's how I'm raised. I told God he got to forgive me. I'm insane. Get down on my knees when I'm in pain. And I'm tired of the rain on my motherfucking name. Let me go back again. Y'all ain't hear me. Y'all ain't hear me. Niggas know we stepping night and day. God know I'm stepping now later. Until it hurts, it ain't no mercy. That's just how we made it. You hear the church up in my verses because that's how I'm raised. Talking about how his mama raised him. And we all know Mama Nicole in that church. I told God he got to forgive me. I'm insane. Get down on my knees when I'm in pain. I'm tired of the motherfucking rain on my name. Fucking genius. Fucking genius. The more I sit back and listen to them interviews with Mr. E, he told me everything I needed to know. He told me that it didn't even matter, why, the alibi, I didn't say alibi, Hot Trap Boy Freddie said, he said, yeah, them niggas and them bitches burning up kids and shit. What he was saying was, he wasn't saying. Let me put it in terms for some of these slow motherfuckers that act like they don't be understanding. What Trap Boy was saying was, he was saying that not that they burn them up literally, setting them on fire. But what he was saying, how fucking dare you lame ass bitches throw y'all kid in some bullshit. That's what he meant by burning kids and shit. How dare you niggas and you bitches throw y'all kids in some street shit. What up, Janet? That's what he was saying. That's exactly what he was saying. Makes me, think about what Trap Boy was saying too. And he said, man, he said, I don't know what them hoes was on, but I know what the bitch that was fucking with, that I know, what she was on. He was talking about Mattia. But when it came to Jossie, you know what? I'm not taking nobody off the chessboard, but what I am gonna say is that he said that they didn't even know that they was a part of something that was going on because they didn't know. But they didn't know, but they knew about the beef that was going on. Because you know what? She can talk that bullshit talking about, remember she came out to my Devin, didn't know where she stayed at and this and that there and they didn't talk and this and that there. Bullshit. Y'all just had those small ass kids. Y'all just had them small ass kids. That nigga know where his kids at. That nigga know where his hoes stay at. Shit, I know all my hoes stay at. Preach. Preach. I know all my hoes stay at, nigga. Shit, believe that. But no. Just some things that he said that makes a lot of sense to me now. So with that even being said, they didn't have to run up in the house and get Mo3 up in there. Because honestly, I thought that I said, shit, them niggas on that bullshit talking about they got Mo3 on that interstate and blah blah blah. That was that movie shit, this, that there, man. When Trap Boy made that song, Man Down, he said, I heard they caught him with his pants down. I thought he was talking about they ran up in the house and got him, honestly. At first, when, once I, was peeping everything out, but once everything came to light, they didn't have to run up in there, not because of the kids. Because you know what? They would have got them kids up out of there and themselves as well. So all this shit about, he was going to run up in there and do this and do that. That nigga didn't have the heart to fucking go do no shit like that. He didn't even have it in him. But one thing they did have was the directions and the route that 3 was gonna take to get to wherever the fuck he need to do, because wherever Mr. Enum had them movies set up at and how it was supposed to go down, it was easy for him to trail them right then and there. Because they knew exactly which fucking way 3 was going. I'm just saying. But don't y'all find that strange that the manager, knowing Mo3, didn't know that he had a major scene to do left in this movie? Meanwhile, Mr. E been saying for the last 2 years that, good thing that they went ahead. Some told him that they better go ahead and get Mo3, scenes out the way. Well, you know what? You're right. They needed to be public, and put it out there for the simple fact that, let me put it to you this way. Anybody that traveled to fucking Dallas. That's right. That's right. Anybody that traveled to Dallas and they hit 35, they gonna say, damn, this they got old boy right here. They got the rapper Mo3 right here. They where they hit Mo3 at right here on this damn interstate, man. We ride where they hit up Mo3 at. That's something that'll be known for in Dallas for forever, a lifetime, the next 100 years. But I do think that with the people that actually gave a damn and wanted to know, and put two and two together. I just want to tell y'all salute, because I know how they were trying to change the narratives and throw people off and make things seem like, people were ignorant and stupid and just saying anything off the wall. But in reality, they wasn't. They wasn't. But we do know, after seeing that the interview yesterday and the ones before, Mr. E, the movie director, nigga, you can't lie worth a fuck. What's that song? It's written all over your face. And then why would he want to come and do an interview? Even if it was, Sko that hit him up, say, hey man, why don't you come on and man, people want to know this. Man, you wouldn't even want to even, talk about no shit like that. You wouldn't even want to talk about nothing like that. You already said what you had to say. So why are you getting back on platforms speaking on things that you already done talked about? Guilt. Guilt. What up, brother?
Man, same old, bro. On the same level you on, my brother.
Oh man, I'm on fire, man. I'm trying to make these motherfuckers understand that Mo3's manager was one of the fucking executive producers in the movie. So how didn't he know that Mo3 had a major scene to shoot in this motherfucking movie?
So Illis, let this play in your mind. How did you talk to Rain, but Rain don't ever speak about talking to you? You telling people, yeah, I talked to Rain, and you called 3 that morning.
Yeah. So pretty much what Mr. E was doing was trying to throw Rainwater up under the bus. Confusion. Confusion. Because he gonna come say something totally different from what the fuck he was saying.
Which he already been saying.
Yeah.
Everything, both they, like I said yesterday, they stories don't coincide. They don't stick together. I mean, it's like you got this person saying this, and then you got this person saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, is it both of y'all know what was going on? I mean, it had to be that.
Well, I'm just gonna tell y'all like this here. There's no way possible that if Mo3 manager was one of the executive producers of the movie, there's no way that he wouldn't have not known that Mo3 had a major scene. Remember, Mr. E just said the other day that this was going to be all about 3. This was going to be a scene that was lit. This was going, man, how we had it set up and all the special effects, and the special effects with them niggas running down on 3.
Exactly. But then Illis, though, you got to listen to it like this, though. Okay, he said, yeah, I talked to Rain the day before. The day before was the 10th, right? While they was in California.
Correct.
So how the hell you gonna forget that 3 got to do a scene, but you keep running around talking about, yeah, I called 3 that night and that morning telling him, yeah, we got this scene to do.
Well, the thing of it is that they allegedly, I don't know for sure. I just heard it through the grapevine that there was some type of argument that they had in California. And it was about, this is what I hear. Allegedly, it was about money and some things were, one adding up or whatever. Well, yeah. Hold on one second. Yeah, Doran. Yeah, all of them got insurance. Hell yeah, they had insurance on 3. Anytime you in a movie, hell, Boosie had insurance on 3, I'm pretty sure. If you in that movie and you pass away, hell yeah, they got, what's up, Melanie Queen? Hell yeah, they got fucking insurance on the actors and actresses that are in the movie.
Yeah. Hmm.
They definitely got that. But I like I say, like I said, I'll ask again. If you are one of the main producers of an event, a concert event, a movie, man, it can be a goddamn church gospel. I don't fucking know. You're gonna know the schedule and the time and date that you're supposed to be there to make sure that you are there to to fulfill your engagement that you were or hired to do.
That's right.
You mean to tell me that Mo3 manager forgot, like he was saying? And he said that this time when Rain answered the phone, it was a different type of answer. Like he was surprised or he was shocked. Well, maybe motherfucker kind of freaked out or something, maybe, allegedly. I don't know. Maybe a motherfucker was having second thoughts. Maybe a motherfucker was sitting up there saying to himself, like, God, man, I don't want to,
Yeah, like he didn't want to do it.
Come on now.
Let's go. Man, oh man.
You know, how can I say this, man? On Ratchet TV, man, allegedly there was a guy that popped on the
D.
Yeah, dude named D popped on there.
Let's go.
He was saying that this person was saying that they were on the interstate with 3 at the time. They seen 3 at the store, all that type of stuff. They get on the interstate together. And once he see what's going on, he gets his heat out and start busting back. But he said that him and the shooter looked each other, in the face, eye to eye. They seen eye to eye with each other.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. And he said that Keyone White was not the hitter that he seen on that freeway.
You remember who he said?
He said Robert Gomez.
Let's go.
He said Robert Gomez. You had Duke Farrow when all this first was jumping off in the beginning. Duke Farrow even, thought to himself that the shooter could have been Robert Gomez.
Yep.
Keyone, I know a motherfucker gonna lie, and especially if you're in trouble, you're gonna lie to try to get you slither your ass up out of this shit, whatever you can do, this and that there. But let's just say for shits and giggles, y'all. Let's just say if Devin and Keyone to set up this motive of the jealous baby daddy type of thing, right? Let's just say for this motive that Keyone and Devin were outside of the apartment where Mo3 was over Jossie apartment over there. And let's just say that once 3 left there, that the police said that the phones were pinging, and that's how they knew that Keyone was out there as well, right?
That's what everybody keeps saying that. Yeah.
Who's to say that Keyone wasn't parked on the side of the fucking road just like all the other niggas with the cameras and shit talking about action? The movie people. Them motherfuckers there. Who's to say Keyone wasn't just sitting over there watching either? And the phone just pinged right there.
It just pinged. Or it could have been one of the cars that went past. Who knows?
Exactly. But I'm not saying that Keyone didn't do it. I'm not saying that he did, because I didn't see his face. But
Come on, there we go, Illis. That's what I'm talking about.
To the witnesses.
Who's under that mask?
Well, according to the witnesses and the person that called on Ratchet TV, the shooter, the shooter that was shooting back at the hitters that was out the Mo3, He said that he seen the person's face. He said that it wasn't Keywan White. And the question was with that as well was that, did I believe that somebody would call in and come out the blue like that and saying that that was them, on that freeway, the person that the news was talking about that was shooting back at the hitters.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got what up, Queen. I gotta say, yeah. Everything that the dudes described, I mean, it was on point.
I mean, it also was somebody that supposedly that said they was on the highway. They said they seen a person take off the mask.
Right.
And that's confusing to me because when we watch that video, the person is running back down the highway with the mask on.
Yeah, but a motherfucker could have flipped it up then flipped it back down. You know what I'm saying? See, let me tell you something about these ignorant ass niggas, man. They want a motherfucker to know that they did it. You know what I'm saying? They want a motherfucker to know they did. Look at me, motherfucker. Look at me, motherfucker. And just the fact that, this person that was by the name of D that was on Ratchet TV, he was saying that, Mo3 was saying to him that Rain set him up.
Rain set him up. Yeah, Rain ain't shit. That's what he said. Yeah, I remember that.
We still got to go back also to the last night we seen Mo3 alive, which was in the car. It looked like they filming, Mo3 talking about the concert in on the West Coast in Vegas that he supposed to be in and all that shit where Mo3 looked tired and all that there. From my understanding, Mo3 was shooting videos and, had traveled back, from California. So he probably was tired as hell. You know what I'm saying? Probably just beat the fuck up. But I'm thinking, this is my opinion. I'm thinking that when that had to been Mo3's manager, filming him when they was riding in that car. I don't think there was no fucking Suburban, no type of Uber drive or this and that there. I think they was in that Honda. Riding back from the airport. That's exactly what I think. Now, getting to them girls' house, it was funny how Mo3 manager said that how is he gonna have a key to a gangster's car? Oh man. Then you have Sky come out and say that when Mo3 passed away, that she told Rainwater to go over to Mo3 house, go to his house and get everything in there that was theirs.
Don't move the goalpost though, and then you got Big B saying the boy passenger side didn't lock.
Exactly. There's another tape out too where they, I think they were saying it was Kenny B in the car, so they were trying to say it was him allegedly, and they were saying there they go right there, when they was,
Yeah, I seen that, yeah.
So could it have been possible that Kenny, whoever it was, could have been saying that did they get his gun? Instead of do he have his gun? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know exactly what. I just know I heard gun. Did they? They could have been saying did they get his gun? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
did they get his gun? Because them motherfuckers knew that gun went in their car. They knew that gun went in their car. That's why they were so comfortable running up on him like that. But I like I said, we're almost close to the trial date, and Rainwater say that he can't wait to get up there and get his shine on.
I heard that the other day.
Right. See, yeah. She said she told him to get the bag. Exactly.
Yeah.
But Rainwater said he can't wait to get his shine on. He said he's not gonna miss this opportunity, for the whole world to see him. You know what I'm saying? Say what he gotta say on that damn stand.
But do you believe he's gonna say what he's got to say on that stand? Because as everybody's pulling up the subpoenas, they got him entitled under the thing as Benjamin Rainwater, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he still hasn't got his subpoena. So
Um, it's it kind of makes me think that they're gonna try to pull a copycat, like what Woody did with the YSL case.
yeah.
That's what it's gonna make it seem like. But I don't think they'll be able to do it because everything. What's up, Big Scott? Everything is in the lyrics. Everything's in the songs. If you go back to You Ain't Like That, the song that they made, talking about Mo3.
Yeah.
You go to I'm the Truth, the song that Mo3 made, talking about them. I mean, everything's in the music. Everything's in the music, man. And people say, well, Mo3 was telling this. No, Mo3 was smart. He was making a digital footprint, everything that was happening to him with them niggas. But he did say, man, check my forensics. I wouldn't be surprised if my partner killed me.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
If there was a component down there in Mo3's car, yes, that means that maybe one or two people would know how to get up in there.
Well, Rainwater said take 45 seconds to get to it.
Well, we're gonna find out in court, was there a pistol in that car? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if there was a pistol in that car. And then what really puzzles me, y'all, is two things. I'll tell you two things that puzzles me. One is that we are live and direct, man, trying to get to the bottom and just call out these suckers, man, in the shady shit that they was doing. So I need y'all to hit that like button. That's the first thing that I need y'all to do. I need y'all to do that. Please do that for me. Please do that for me, man. Because I do have something I really want to say, but I'm trying to hold on to it for a second. Because I feel, man, like that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm dropping these gems, man, and we only got 16 likes. My cash out work. Super chats work. Show some love. I don't care what you're saying. 5, 3, 4, I don't care. Just show me that you fucking with me over here. But the thing of it is, y'all, is that appreciate it, Scar. The thing of it is that karma, and I have said this over and over, karma can come back in so many ways. I look at all them boys, man, and the losses that they took, the things that they were going through. And it's like, man, when you look at everything, was it even worth it, even fucking with 3? Because all their careers have went to shit right now. All their careers have went to shits. Nobody's making no music. You know, the back and forth is what sold the records. But when everybody saying them bodies start dropping, you know, it's a different ball game then. But we need some answers though, man. Cause Mr. Eden came out and said on multiple interviews about the conversations that he had with Mo3 manager, aka the executive producer of the movie that Mo3 was, you know, starring in. Me over here at Exclusive News TV, me, the illest motherfucker in Nebraska. I need to know how the executive producer didn't know that Mo3 had a major scene to do and didn't know he had an obligation to fulfill. But then on the other hand, Mr. E had already said that, man, they had already did Mo3, you know, all his shit.
Early.
No, some told him to do it.
Early.
What could have told him to get Mo3 out the way?
I don't.
Why would you even do that? Then you had the audacity. Mr. E had the audacity to say on the interview with Sko the other day that scene that they had set up for 3 on 11/11 that they really didn't even need it. Boy, that's some cold-hearted shit there, man. So y'all mean to tell me that what he was saying was that he called Rainwater, Mo3's manager, to make 3 go out his way to come do a scene that they really didn't need, that really wasn't going to make a difference, you know, if it was done or not for the movie? Don't that seem strange to y'all? That don't seem strange to y'all? That this man said that the scene that he was talking about was going to be lit and this and that they really didn't even need the fucking you know, they didn't really need that scene from Mo3.
So why was he coming? And where was the scene going to be filmed at?
It was exactly where you seen it at. That was the scene.
And that's why he said he had 2 different locations where people was filming.
Exactly. He pretty much gave a fake play of what happened to Mo3. And you know, Sko did. He asked him the right question, nigga. Was Mo3 coming to meet you? He said, yeah, because he had to come and you know, do this lit scene that they had set up for him. All these special effects and all this stuff they had for him. That's why, listen, y'all. That's why I told y'all. I used to drive that motherfucker every day for 2 years. I-35. I used to drive that motherfucker every day for 2 years when I lived in Dallas. I have never, ever. Man, I'm talking about even at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Seeing it that empty.
That fucking empty.
I'm already knowing.
I have never seen that bitch that empty, y'all. We talking about niggas coming back. It's a fucking strip club and you know what you call them I forgot what they call them. What they call God damn, I'm trying to think of the name that they call it. They don't say strip clubs. It start with a C. I can't think of the name they call it. But anyway, you see all them little joints all around town. You see them joints all around town, man. So people always traveling and moving back, you know. So the fact that fucking interstate was dry as it was almost during lunchtime. Almost during lunchtime. That should tell you something. That should tell you something, man. But anyway, y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're feeling generous, hit that Cash App or either hit that PayPal, or you can hit up me on a super chat, man. Janet say the neighborhood is not what it used to be. I grew up in that area. You know, a lot of these neighborhoods ain't what they used to be, Miss Janet. You know, right now, let me tell you what you got around here now. You got a bunch of young ass fucking pill head, milk head ass babies out here that can't think because they too fucking high to even realize what life is all about. It's total chaos. And it's not just there in Dallas or South Dallas or you know, down in North Dallas or wherever you at right now. It's everywhere. Exactly, Scar. Exactly. Scar say that's all that's around here. And you know what, y'all? That's everywhere. That's everywhere, y'all. This is what we got now. This is what we got now. Just a whole bunch of flunkies. This is what we got now. And I don't know what it's gonna do to, you know, to you know, have change, do better, want to do better. I think all these motherfuckers need therapy. I don't even think they're gonna even survive that long. Yeah, they're in bad shape, Scott. They in horrible shape. They're in horrible shape. But this is what we got, Miss Janet. This is what we got out here right now. Motherfucker don't even know how to tie their fucking shoes. They came out with shit. They look grown ass motherfuckers putting on Skechers and shit, slide-ons. Motherfucker ain't tied their shoe. They came out with the slip-ons and shit.
Yes, sir.
I'm just keeping it real, man. I've been watching this shit for a long time, man. I've been watching it for a long time. But the worst thing they could have ever done was deal what they did, man. But, you know, everybody, they mama wanted to get Mo3 up out the way. They wanted to get him up out the way. They, you know, they felt he was bad for the city. You know, they felt he was bad for the city. But it wasn't him, man. Oh, man. Yeah. That's true. A whole bunch of punks. That's what we got floating around here right now. A whole bunch of punks. That's exactly what we got floating around here. You know, y'all know what's really fucked up, though? It's been 5 years since Mo3 passed away, right? It's been, 4 years maybe? Somewhere up in us since Takeoff been gone? We ain't even heard shit about Takeoff. Man, they done
swept that up under the rug, bro.
That should tell y'all something. And I'm gonna keep it real. If I think if Mo3 was you know, not on that interstate on 35, that too may have been swept up under the rug. They don't give a fuck, man.
I don't know. I think the Mo3 situation, the way it happened, even though takeoffs happened somewhat similar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You missed what I was. It happened on a fucking interstate, on a major interstate, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, them people down there in Texas, man, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Yeah. They want to know. They want to get to the bottom of all that shit, man. Or at least make us think that you got to the bottom of it. Because things like that just don't happen. That's some, you know what that shit is? That's some cartel shit.
Exactly. I've been saying that for 5 years.
That's some
That ain't,
cartel shit.
that ain't no black man
street.
shit. Man.
Yeah, motherfucker get out in the middle of the street of a fucking interstate. But like I said, y'all, I drove that motherfucker for 2 years straight. And I have never, ever salute to Miss Ange. I'm just gonna say Ange. Salute. I appreciate you, baby, for supporting the platform. Y'all make sure y'all send that cash out over, man. Show some love. Calling at the exact time. Yeah. What y'all think Rainwater was saying to Mo3 on that phone when he was talking to Mo3? You know, he keeps saying that he was on the phone with him. What you think he was saying to Mo3?
What I think he was saying. Man, I don't even want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, because if I say it, you'll be like, bro, you crazy. Like, no, I'm serious. I think he was.
Well, you know what? He would have it on him, but I think that when he was riding, you know, he probably, putting it away in case he got stopped or something, you know. You know, he is a convicted felon. But I tell you like this here. Man. I'm following the money. Who had the most to gain? Who gained the most since the death of Mo3?
Rainwater.
Put a 1 in the chat if you think Rainwater gained the most since the death of 1-3. Put a 2 if you don't think so. Scott say Rainwater probably was laughing, talking shit to him. Yeah. Cornelius say Rainwater gained the most. Let me see in that chat.
Shout out to Cornelius.
Chat up. I see, yeah. All I see is ones.
I had to put a 1 myself.
For real though.
Yeah. I mean, but just like we've been talking about, it all goes back to the movie people and Stainwater.
The movie people is Mr. E. Yeah, this motherfucker here can't lie. This nigga here, he told on it, man. I took a class showing like science and behavior. It's a behavior class, and it shows that what kind of things people do when they are lying or they fabricating on a story. Right. And if y'all seen the interview the other day that he had up there with Sco, that nigga was talking his ass off, explaining things that didn't even matter to the question that Sco was asking him. You think we wanted to sit up here and know the scene that Mo3 was supposed to film and how I was supposed to do this here, and he wasn't in it? We don't give a damn about that.
Yeah.
We don't give a deflection. Trying to make you believe that it ain't what it is. That it ain't what it is. And I don't know, man. You know, I'm like this here, y'all. I show love, man, and I give motherfuckers they flowers when it's due. But I remember when this shit first went down, and Miss Lowdown over there, salute to her. She was the first person, matter of fact, probably one of the only people that I seen or heard talking about them goddamn movie, and that she thought that the movie, you know what I'm saying, played a major part in the demise of Mo3. What you say there? Say I found out stuff on Earl. And I found the comment from the video. Brian did saying he took the gun out the car. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if he did. You know, that wouldn't be surprising to me. But also, I can't take nothing he said seriously either, though. You know, I can't take nothing he say seriously. You know, you don't know when he's lying or telling the truth or being sincere. And I honestly don't think he ever gonna be sincere. The dude was, you know, if that's my partner, I don't give a fuck how mad I get, you know, at my partner. You know what I'm saying? If that's my brother, you know, and I fuck with him like that, man, you can't disrespect his mama.
That's right.
That's a no.
And I'm gonna go back further than that. You know, when I first asked him in 2020, like, damn, bro, how you feel about your partner laying on that? You know what I'm saying? And he just started smiling and smirking.
Yeah, he sent you know, these messages that ain't, sincere and any empathy, knowing and showing any empathy and compassion, knowing that she lost a son.
Lost the son,
That's
right?
that's still a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I say salute to my brother too, man. He'll be on next week, and I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to talk to him because you know that prison down there, everybody know what's going on in that prison. So I can't wait to talk to him to get everything I need to know so I can make sure I come back and let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? You know what's really real. But you say I'm looking into the movie people and they cashed in on insurance policies for the actor. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. You know, or even just the fact that, you know, finessing, you know, Mo3 mother off that estate, you know, finessing her off the estate, man. When they helped you get on with, you know, Cole Gotti helped him get on because they want, you know, the mama wasn't gonna put him on there. But once he got control of, you know, little song with I think it was little you know, cunning involved saying that, you know, that I can get this, get that, you know what I'm saying? So I get it, you know what I'm saying? I can see how that went down. But yeah, the dude just done too much, man. Even if he didn't have, let's just say this here for shits and giggles, even if he didn't have nothing to do with the death of Mo3, you might as well should have. How you done did his family. You might as well should have had how you done did his family.
Man, Cole Gotti said while they was at the hospital, he was telling Cole Gotti, yo, I need your mama to sign these papers.
The same day?
The same day.
Cole
Gotti said it in an interview.
That's crazy. He should help her out of respect, knowing that that's Street mother. But man, let me tell you something. A motherfucker can be around you every day, laughing, kiki ha ha with you, getting money with you, but they secretly hate you.
Hate you.
Y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? People can be around you every day and secretly hate you. Y'all know y'all got cousins like that. Y'all got cousins like that in y'all family. Y'all got friends like that y'all grew up with in high school.
Man, that shit sad.
So you went through and had to find out the hard way, huh? Hey, salute to 985J, man. Hey, y'all do me a favor. I'm trying to reach this goal, man. We short about 30 bucks, man. So make sure y'all send in the cash apps in. But yeah,
I'm rocking with you. I'm gonna keep rocking with you, big dog. Let me go get these clothes washed up for this work week, man.
Hey. Stay up, big dog. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Salute to the chat. Salute to my brother, man. Get them lights up. Hey, do what he tell y'all to do, man. We own this shit. 100.
Already appreciate it. But yeah, man, people can be around you. You know what I'm saying? Wishing that you fall off, man. And that could have been the case there. That could have been the case there. But y'all ask yourself that question, man. And I'm gonna get up out of here. How is it that Mo3's manager and executive producer of the movie, The Triple D Revenge, how didn't he know in the beginning, before Mr. E allegedly even called him, had a major scene to film, to complete in order for this movie to be done? How does the manager not know? Isn't that his job to keep up with things like that? If you listen to the manager, that's all he talk about is, promoting and doing deals and this and that. But all of a sudden this time here, he forgot about the fucking movie. Yeah, let that sink in. Y'all do me a favor. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you hadn't done so. I appreciate everyone that has something, cash apps, or supported the channel by hitting the like button or getting your membership. I appreciate it. Say 3 said the best. Oh, yeah. In Black Corona, huh? No doubt. But anyway, man, like I said, people can be secretly by you and hating you at the same time, waiting on you to fall. Waiting on you to fall. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all be good. It's your boy Illis, man, from Exclusive News TV. And we're going to ride this out till that damn court date come. Peace.